welcome back. I'm Una. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm doing my second update for my full face, it's basically just like my rolling project pan for this year, so it involves items in any and every category, not every literally, but you know, a wide range of categories. And I used to call it 12 in 2022, but it's whatever. Nobody's doing that, so it's just like a rolling project pan. And I do have 12 items right now, although that might change in the future. I'm not completely sure. But I have an update. Nothing is rolling out this month, but I do have quite a lot of progress on some of them, and I want to talk about them. So first is my CoverGirl Clean Fresh Foundation. This is the Skin Milk, which is such a weird word or phrase. I have some progress marked, so it's about the same as last month, and I marked this 3 days ago. So it's really hard to see actually because this part is clear but this part is not, and it's hard to see through, but if there's really bright light I can, and it's about the same as last month, a little bit less, although I used it more, but I used less of it each time. I think I used it 26 times. I used this 26 times, which is pretty good. I mean, especially for February, I'm very happy with that amount of usage. I'm hoping so now that I've looked at this progress, I'm hoping I can get this done in I don't know, 8 months, which is basically the rest of the year, but that's okay because I have no need to have anything like this really. And I am mostly enjoying it. So I use this in combination with this Marc Jacobs highlight, and I'll show you the progress. The line is where I started, and then the bottom of the container is where I am now. So this probably also has a couple, at least 3 more months left in it, and I mix these together pretty much every time I wear them, and wear them as a highlight because this is too shiny on its own, and it doesn't blend well on the edges, so I find that if I mix it with some of this foundation, it works better. But I do have to apply it very carefully, so it's about half the time I'm really happy with it, and about half the time it doesn't look so great. But anyway, I'm working on these. They will keep going, and I can see the lines, which is very satisfying. And I used this, which I rolled in last month, also 25 times. Like I said, I used them together. So yeah. Okay. The next item was my e.l.f. Mist and Set, which is completely empty, which I should probably show you. I rolled something in for this, but it is completely empty. There's nothing in there, so yeah. Okay, next is my Milani Conceal and Perfect, which looks pretty much exactly the same. When I kind of scrape around sometimes, I find I actually cover the holes, but there's not much product in here. I have looked at it through direct light, and it's pretty thin on the walls, it seems, and I'm not getting a ton of product all the time. I'm still getting plenty of product. This is what the wand looks like when it comes out, but I don't apply it with the wand. I apply it I just pick it up with a brush, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll take the stopper out of this soon, and I don't know, maybe it'll be done in the first 6 months. That would be great. Next is my primer from, oh, I forgot to say, I used this concealer 37 times, I believe. 37 times, which is pretty good. I did occasionally wipe my makeup off and start over, but I have been using less of this because I'm also using another concealer combination for my under eyes right now, so it's whatever. The next item is my Maybelline eye primer. It has some, gapping, as you can see. I did have to swirl it around a couple times this month when I was using it, so that's a good sign. And I used it 19 times, which I think is about the same as last month, maybe a little bit less. But I do feel like I've been in the habit of using this slightly more, but sometimes I still forget, so it's going. I really hope I can use this up soon, but it's just hard to tell. Next is my eyeliner from Jordana. I only used this 15 times this month because I was really trying to pan an eyeshadow that I wear as eyeliner, which is actually what I'm wearing today is eyeliner. So this definitely didn't get as much usage, and it probably has a third of the progress in the lines, which I'll insert a picture of, even though it's kind of hard to see. So that's unfortunate, but hopefully I can pick up the usage on that. I actually hit pan on that eyeshadow today, which is spoilers for my Pan Those Eyeshadows. Please ignore this red dot. Anyway, so that's really exciting, and now I can work on this and hopefully make more progress. I also want to challenge myself to use it more than just like on the very edge, like maybe in the outer corner and everything, and see how that works, and like try and figure out how to use it more. So yeah, hopefully progress will pick up, but not very much. Next is my blotted lip in the shade Sucker. I used this 21 times this month, which is less than last month, but this month I was really trying to, whenever I had like applied my lips for the day and then it kind of wore off, I was trying to reach into the rest of my lip collection and like wear other things, which I did do that a lot, but that meant that I used both of my Project Pan lip colors less, but I do have a little bit of progress. I mean, 21 uses is not nothing. I definitely was reaching for this just like kind of less overall. I was not as into this color, especially with the eye looks that I've been doing, but that's okay. I mean, this is like a color I can reach for in general, so hopefully it should be good. And I'll put up the progress lines as well. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know if there's much change, but hopefully. Next is where is that? Apparently I'm blind and it was in front of me the whole time. My Generation Nude liquid lipstick in the shade Slay. This looks the same as it has for a long time, although I'm getting a lot less product when I use it, and also the wand is getting kind of smushed. I don't know. It's less pleasant. This is definitely old, so I'm glad I'm using it up. And I used this 20 times. Like I said, I was reaching for these a lot less, but also it was a shorter month, and I was out of town for a week, so yeah. Hopefully this will be done soon. I mean, there's only just like this product at the bottom, and I want to challenge myself to try and use this up in the next month. I think I could do it, but I really don't know, but we'll try. Okay, next is my Fresh Lip Balm, which is the most exciting object. It's the most exciting product because I wore it down to the plastic and even under the plastic. I will insert a picture of what it looked like right when I had worn it down as far as I did. And then I decided to take it out because I was enjoying it, so I took everything out that was in there, and it was a lot more product. And I decided I'm just gonna keep using it, and so I might as well keep it in the project. So I put it in this empty Burts Bees chapstick tube. It's mostly empty. And I can show you just how much more product there was in there. Oh, it's kind of leaning, but that's okay. But that's how much more there was in the tube. So that's how much more I still have to use up. And hopefully I can do it in like 2 months maybe. And I might roll something in next month for this if I feel like it. But I'm going to keep working on this for now. There's a lot more product left, and I'm still enjoying it. It's still like a nice, simple, everyday lip color, and it's like moisturizing and everything, so that's my plan for that. I used it like 62 times, so that's pretty good. 62 times in a month. Like I say, I apply this multiple times a day, so, you know. Of course, there's gonna be like more use than days. The next item is from my Tarte Flirt palette, and it is the shade Gaze. And this is what it's looking like right now. I'll put comparison pictures. I have used like a lot of this. I should have looked at the photos, but I'm pretty sure I like cleared out the whole corner this month, and it's pretty down in the bottom and pretty thin, so I think I can use this up by next month, and I'm very excited about it. I've been really enjoying using this as blush and also as an eyeshadow, like to blend it out. I pretty much wear it every single day. I used it 29 times. I think I could use it even more, but 29 includes days when I use it as both eyeshadow and blush, so, you know, it's more like dips than 29, but yeah, it's basically the number of days I used it. I think I can use this up next month, and that will be so exciting, and then I can kind of move on to a different kind of cream shade if I want, or maybe just like a different nude blush. That will be very exciting. The next shade is a depotted shade from my ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and it is the shade Tempera. That's what it looked like last month, and here is it now. I've made a lot of progress, I think. Again, I haven't looked at the pictures, but I'm pretty thrilled with this. I used it 38 times, so that's pretty good, and I think I can use most of it up by next month. Maybe not the whole thing, but I think I'm pretty close. I have like watched other people's panning the Modern Renaissance palette, and like they use this shade up in like 2 months, but that's okay. I hit pan on this over a year ago and I'm still working on it, but obviously I've taken like breaks, but I think I can use this up in like 2 months for sure. So that's really exciting. And then I can like actually hit pan on more cream shades, which is very, very exciting, hopefully. I hit like a lot of pans in January, and February has not been as good, but that's okay. Okay, next is my bronzer, which this is what it looked like last month. And here it is today, and it looks basically the same. I do feel like there's a little bit of a dip in it, but it's really hard to tell. I did use it as an eyeshadow, maybe like once or twice, so hopefully that helped kind of narrow the dip a little bit, so that when I do use up enough to hit pan, it will like have pan instead of just using the whole thing up flat. But this is very slow going. I did use this more. I used it 22 times this month instead of 19 last month, so I remember to use it more. I'm wearing it today, but still not very much, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, next is my L'Oreal powder. It was pretty thin last month, and then I decided to repress it, and then it broke, and then I repressed it again. So it's been through some changes. I'll put in a picture of what it looked like before I repressed it, and then also, I don't know if I have one after I repressed it, but I think you can kind of tell based off of what it looks like now, which I'll insert a picture too, because there's like some loose bits in here. I don't know, my repressing didn't work that great, but I've used some of it. It's going. It'll just keep going. I haven't been using it a ton because of the cream highlight situation I've been doing most of the time. It doesn't mix super well with powder, but that's okay. This will get used. I did actually use it a lot. I used it 30 times, but just like very small amounts, like just my chin, just my forehead, so we'll see. It looks like it's like completely full again basically, but I don't think it really is, and it's definitely not pressed as hard as it used to be, so hopefully this will start going faster. I might have to like repress it a couple more times. I don't know. I did it dry, and I don't know if I'm just like weak or what, but it like doesn't stay together very well, but that's okay. So that's everything. Not super exciting this month because I'm not rolling anything out because this ended up having so much more product in it, this lip balm, but that's okay. I do have like a lot of other stuff going on. I thought about maybe rolling in a cream blush, but I just rolled in a cream blush to another project, so I just have to like work on these a little bit more. Hopefully I'll have at least one of those eyeshadows rolling out next month, and then I can roll something new in for that, and everything else will just keep going. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll check out some of my other videos, and I will see you next time.